All right, it is over in the Bay. Let's show you what happened. It's Klay Thompson return night. It's also first game of the NBA Cup for the Mavericks and Warriors. Thompson, 13 years playing for the Warriors, 4 championships. Here's the introduction.
Let's extend our caps and hats to the 4-time Warriors champion. He's back!
He said there was no hard feelings from the organization. He just moved on, felt undervalued there. Thompson gets the ball down low, Steph Curry guarding him, and Curry with the strip. Then on the other end, Curry airballs the three. Former teammates battling it out, maybe a little bit too much emotion. Second quarter, Mavericks up by 3, Dallas in transition. Jaden Hardy to Thompson, and he hits a little Curry shimmy after the 3, and Curry shaking his head on the bench. Later in the first half, Warriors down 6. Curry with Thompson on him, bucket and the foul. And Curry letting him know after the play, Warriors down 4 heading into the break, third quarter. Luka Doncic is in this game too. Thompson misses the 3. DeAnthony Melton secures the rebound, hits Curry on the other end. And Curry with some moves gets the layup. He wanted to foul on that one as well, didn't get it. Golden State down 1. Later in the third, Warriors up by 3 now. Curry off the screen, knocks it down. And Chef Curry starting to cook. Warriors up 7 heading into the fourth. In the fourth, Dallas down 2. Doncic to Thompson in his office, and he knocks it down. Mavericks take a 1-point lead. Under 6 to play. Mavericks up 2. Quentin Grimes to Thompson. How about 3 more? And Dallas goes up 5. Under 3:30 to go. Here comes Curry, though. They run him off the line. He'll take the mid-range, cut it to a 4-point game. Next Warriors possession. Working on Doncic, gets a screen from Draymond Green. That's all he needs. 1-point game. Under 2 to play. Curry. The floater goes, and the Warriors take the lead. 34 seconds to go now. Warriors up 1. Curry, with Derek Lively out there, uses the footwork and the range. And it's night-night in the Bay. He says, I still live here. Final seconds, Mavs down 3. Doncic, he had 31, but no serve. And the Warriors win a 3-point game in Thompson's return. What a game for the Warriors. Klay Thompson brought his best in his first game against his former team. He had his best game as a member of the Mavericks. He had season highs in points, buckets, and threes. Thompson spent his first 13 seasons with the Warriors. Won those 4 championships, a big part of the history of the franchise. When he retires, it'll be all good, maybe even a statue out front. But he'll have to take the L in this night as Steph Curry turns it on in the fourth quarter to get the Warriors a win. And Danny Green joins us now to break down some of what we saw in the NBA, opening night of the NBA Cup.
Yeah.
And Klay Thompson comes back, but Steph Curry asserts that it's still his house.
Yeah, I mean, he absolutely took over that second half. He looked like the Steph Curry from the Olympic Games. But Klay had a great game. I'm happy for him. It was a hell of a night, a lot of fun for the fans. Myself, a fan of the game.
Yep.
It was a close game, and all the stars came to play tonight. But, Klay had a good return home, even though he took the L, but he played well, which was great to see.
You played on some teams, so you experienced that going back to a team that you previously played for. What are the emotions that you feel?
Oh, overwhelming. It's a lot. So I think it was good that he got the ball early, got fouled to the free throw line, took his first shot at the free throw line. So he has first points there, let him settle in some. But they showered him a lot of love, rightfully so, because this organization is not what they are without this man.
Right.
So all the employees out there cheering him on as he walks into the building, knowing that he's a big part of why they're so successful for the last decade. And, he came in and showed them the same type of love.
Yeah, I thought the captain's hats were a nice touch.
Yeah, it was
because
nice.
he loves that boat.
It's Cup return, the in-season tournament. Remember, the Lakers won that last year, and the process resumed for the in-season tournament as well. Joel Embiid making his season debut for the Sixers, giving us our first look at this PG3 Joel Embiid combination in Philadelphia. And remember, no Tyrese Maxey, he's dealing with an injury. And so here we go early on. Knicks up 1, Karl Anthony Towns trails, steps into a 3, and you'll see Embiid kind of just sags off. Knicks up 4, Paul George now looking, finds Embiid, but Embiid, oopsies, loses the ball out of bounds. He's frustrated early. Clearly, needs to get his footing a little bit. He would go to the locker room, wrap his knee up, and he would come back in the second quarter. Peep Embiid, though, on this play. Campaign drives, misses the floater. Embiid goes up for the rebound. He can't get it. Payne gets the rebound instead, kicks it to OG Anunoby, who misses the three, but Embiid doesn't box out Towns, so then Towns gets the ball and gives it back to Anunoby, who would dunk the basketball. So again, we're just missing a little bit of that from Joel Embiid, and the Knicks now are up 4. Here we go again. Payne drives to the basket, misses. Embiid leaves Towns all alone yet again. And so the Sixers trail 54-50 heading into the third. Kyle Lowry now getting into Embiid beyond the arc. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. First field goal of the season for Joel Embiid. Here's Knicks running the break. Jalen Brunson to Jared McCain. He'd lay it in. Knicks up 8. McCain one more time. Driving. Nice layup in traffic. Plus the foul. He's fired up. So is Tyrese Maxey. Sixers down 3 after the free throw. McCain finding Embiid down low. Lays it in. Now we're seeing some chemistry. So it's going to take a little bit of time. Embiid having a much better, though, third quarter. Sixers trail by 3 after 3. Here's OG Anunoby driving to Miles McBride in the corner. He'll nail the triple there. The Knicks now up by 8. Next Knicks possession. Same score. Brunson in the lane. Scoop layup over Embiid. Did he even really put an effort in there? Knicks lead now by double digits. Knicks swing it around, find Anunoby in the corner. He drives it in for a dunk. He had a good game. Nick Nurse is like, we need a timeout. My goodness, is that a 9-0 run? It was. Here's George running into Embiid, who's trying to set a screen for him. He loses the ball, and then Anunoby dunks it over Kyle Lowry. Anunoby, what a game. And then Towns here. Well, Mikal Bridges misses a jumper. Towns is fighting for the rebound. He's going to get it and then whip it around to Andre Drummond and Josh Hart splashing the triple. Knicks would win it 111-99, and the Knicks outscore the Sixers 33-24 in the fourth quarter. And so here's Joel Embiid after the game on how he felt.
Thought overall, felt pretty good, health-wise. I think it's just about trusting myself. I thought I was a little timid, so I stuck with a lot of jumpers just to get myself a little comfortable. But as the game goes, I'm sure, just getting back to myself is going to be easier.
Do you expect to play tomorrow?
I want to. That's up to those guys. I know I said I will never play back-to-backs, but I'm a troll, so I'm sure at some point I'll play. But I feel good right now. We're going to see.
Well, Joel Embiid back for Philly after all the injury issues. What'd you think of his performance in his debut?
He didn't look like himself, but
yeah.
I do like a lot of things that displayed for their group. It opened up the floor a lot more for Paul George. He started finding rhythm some. Caleb Martin started finding a little rhythm. But you could tell he's trying to find his way to get in rhythm by getting to the free throw line and drawing fouls. It's going to take some time, but, this is a good thing for Philly in general. The group, the team, the organization. He came with some energy early on. Obviously, the Knicks are very good. And they have Tyrese Maxey, who's still hurt, and Paul George still trying to get in rhythm. But this is a good sign, even though I said he struggled, but it opened up the floor for all his teammates.
Honest assessment here. Do you think he will ever be the Joel Embiid that we've seen at his best again?
Yes. We have a short span. I think we need another month or two. If he can stay healthy another month or two, he can get back there. I think we have a short window of that. I don't know if we'll see it for another 5 years, but I think we can see another Joel for the next 2 or 3 years.
All right.
I got to show you what happened in Detroit between the Heat and the Pistons. NBA Cup group play. Tyler Hero talking with Eric Spoelstra there. Those guys would factor into this game. Hero in a big way. He was feeling it. When he gets hot, he's unconscious shooting the basketball. Another 3. Hero ball in Detroit. Then Terry Rozier comes up with the steal. Get it to Hero. There he is, 14. Firing away. He had 18 points in the fourth quarter alone. Problem is, he needed 20. That shot goes begging, and we go overtime. Hero 6 threes in the fourth. Overtime. Heat down 1. Bam Adebayo to Duncan Robinson. Back to Adebayo, and look, unbelievable, extending with the right arm and throwing down. Bam, 20 points, 12 rebounds. Unbelievable play to throw it into the hoop. Heat up 2 after the foul shot. To Malik Beasley, he had 21 off the bench. We're tied at 119. Less than 10 seconds to go. You know Miami's going to Hero. Clear out for Tyler Hero. And he gets it to go. He had 40 on the night, second career 40-point game. Heat up 2 with under 2 to play. Cade Cunningham. Got to have something fast. Up top for Jalen Duren. We're tied at 121. Coach Spo calls a timeout he did not have. Wouldn't you know, Jalen Rose is in the building. Unbelievable. He's a gog. I mean, just unbelievable. Take a look at first of all, the inbounds play to tie the game. Here's Cunningham on that play.
He made a big time play, used athleticism, good catch, good finish. So yeah, I mean, it was a great finish, and then, one of the best coaches in the leagues, just like a little brain fart.
Yeah, that's a pretty good way of describing it. I mean, just absolutely uncharacteristic for Eric Spoelstra. Such a smart coach, such a good coach.
Just a serious mental error, there at the end. That's on my, that's on me. I feel horrible about it. There's really no excuse for that. I'm 17 years in. We had talked about it in the huddle. I knew that we didn't have anything. I just got emotional and reactive on that, and I just made just a horrendous mistake there at the end. It's a shame, because we really fought back. We had some great defensive possessions, hustle possessions, those 50-50 balls, and then Tyler was just sensational. You don't want it to come down to a mental error like that. Yeah, you just would have liked to seen this go double overtime. That's the kind of game it felt like. It deserved to go double OT and not have somebody get in the way of that. And unfortunately, even as a veteran coach, I got in the way of that.
To the NBA, Celtics hosting the Hawks. The Celtics closed as a 15.5-point favorite. Celtics' largest spread as a favorite this season. Last time they lost as a 15-point favorite was against the Hawks in 2024. All right, Jason Tatum, behind the back to Derek White, who hits the three. White had 31 points. Jalen Johnson, no. Johnson with a rebounding and his own miss, kicking it to Larry Nance. Oh, by the way, Johnson had 18 points and 13 boards and 10 assists in this one. Meanwhile, Brown hits the J from the free throw line. He had 37, and the Celtics had a 3-point lead. But then Keaton Wallace, he'll hit the floater. Hawks down 1. 13 seconds left, same score. Dyson Daniels, he'll miss. Onyeka Okongwu gets the putback. Watch Okongwu going over Brown and Drew Holiday for that putback, and the Hawks led by 1. 5 seconds to go. Celtics inbound. Holiday trying to find Tatum down low, but it goes out of bounds. Just out of Tatum's reach. Turnover by the Celtics. Hawks now inbounding. Brown, he's able to force the turnover, so the Celtics get the ball back with 3.7 seconds left. White finding Brown. Brown. Oh, he missed. And the Hawks win a thriller by 1, taking out the reigning champs. Suns Jazz. Let's get at it with Devin Booker and Phoenix. Dwayne Wade, minority owner of the Jazz, he was watching. Late in the first, Suns up 9. Booker gets the steal, and then he'll do the rest. The spin move, then another spin move, then behind the back, and then he'll knock down the 3. Suns up 12. Midway through the second, 13-point Suns lead. They get another steal. Bradley Beal, the hesitation and driving to the basket. Suns up 15. 5 minutes left in the first half. It's Booker back to work. Devin Booker. Suns up 64-49 at the half. On just over 9 minutes left in the game, Suns up 11. Beal reading Isaiah Collier and gets the steal and putting the Suns up 13. More of Booker, 31 points, 5 of 9 from three-point range. He was remarkable in this game. 4 assists, no turnovers, 10th career game with 30 points and 0 turnovers. Booker and Wade share a moment as the Suns win. They're 9-2 on the year.
In Portland, Blazers hosted the Timberwolves in their first NBA Cup matchup of the season. First quarter, Timberwolves up 1. Anthony Edwards getting it started. Later in the quarter, Timberwolves up 8. Delano Blanton beating the buzzer with a three-pointer. He had 12 off the bench And the bench, a big story in this for Portland. They were up 11 after 1, second quarter. Denny Avdia, perfect alley-oop to Robert Williams. Williams had 19 off the bench. Portland got 64 in total from its bench in this game. Under 4 minutes to go in the half, Edwards had 26. But he was just 8 of 19 from the floor. Timberwolves down 7 at the half. Third quarter, Edwards had his 11th straight 20-point game to begin the season, ties Kevin Garnett's franchise record. But the Blazers came to play up 11. Jeremy Grant, he had 21 to lead Portland. Next possession, Grant going right at Rudy Gobert and able to get by him and finish. 7 players in double figures for Portland. The Blazers shocked the Wolves.